Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be discussing why I think that F1 23 will be a bad game. Now F1 22 wasn't exactly the best game ever, but F1 23 I have set to be even worse, I think. F1 23 will be the first game fully made under EA ownership, and I think this is going to be a bad thing for the franchise. I believe that EA have not made F1 22 as well as they should have, and I think that there have been so many issues with the game that the player base has become fed up with the new ownership of Codemasters, and I think we're all expecting something better in F1 23. However, there's been no real announcement for the game, and it doesn't suggest like there's going to be anything good for it. There have been lots of announcements suggesting that the game will release at about the same time as last year, and just before the Austrian Grand Prix. However, I think that if we want a truly good F1 game, we're going to have to wait another year, because I just don't see EA delivering on this next game, F1 23. I think that they are trying to cater for a lot of people, but they need to fix the fundamental issues with the game. And as Alex Frush's video explained, I'll link it down in the comments below. He explained about how the many glitches of the game have hampered its sales and its progress and its involvement. I mean, such as the sound glitch at the start of the game back in July and August, when players couldn't hear their cars, and this took months to fix. Like, this is a huge multi-billion-pound company, and this should not be happening with such a big franchise such as Formula 1, and I think it's disappointing to see the game go this way. Other recent issues are involved with EA's online servers, and how it's been disconnecting players from games, not allowing them to join, and people not being able to do crossplay because it just won't connect with each other. And I think this has really harmed the community. It's left a bit of a sour taste in a lot of people's mouths, including mine. And I think it's a big disappointment, as we were all expecting this game to be the revolutionary one. But I think that F1 23 will follow in its footsteps and be somewhat underwhelming. I obviously hope that EA and Codemasters prove me wrong, as I never want a game to be bad, but unfortunately I think it's looking the way of being a not so good game. I think that one of the big telling points for how unpopular F1 22 is, and was, is that the sales on F1 22 were 30% lower than on F1 2020. And F1 2020 was the last game that Codemasters fully made, and is acknowledged by most as the best F1 game there ever was. I believe also that if EA wants to make this game good, they will need to have a full revamp of things like the physics model, the handling model, and also the traction model. Because even F1 drivers like Lando Norris and Max Verstappen have said that the game is unrealistic in the way the cars drive, and there's been some things that have suggested that Sergio Perez and Max Verstappen actually play the game with traction control on, as can be seen by the videos Red Bull Racing have released. And I think that EA have got to admit that they've made a mistake, and they've got to try and fix it. So I hope they do this for the game. I hope it's at least for F1 24, or partway through F1 23. I want to believe in EA, but they've shown currently no signs of doing anything good or positive for the franchise. I'm not completely writing off F1 23, and I will still get it, because I still want to league race, and I still want to play the game, because there's not too many alternatives apart from going onto PC, which for a lot of people is not cost effective. So we'll see where it goes. I hope they prove me wrong, and make the game well, but I have to be realistic and say that I'm not expecting too much from F1 23. Please tell me what you think in the comments down below, and I will probably make another video explaining my views on this when we get some more information about F1 23, as we still don't have a launch date for it. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time with some more F1 22 content. Goodbye.